as we know it collapsing and formed a partnership that took the internet by storm. They continue that fight today against the masses and elites that brainwash us every day by not taking any of it seriously.
He's lisping! He's Pakistani!
You're right, her husband wasn't fucking her because he was on some chatterbait site with fucking balloon tits. Yep. So she took it out on fucking Rover.
And what happened was she saw him online one day chatting with somebody doing puppy play.
Oh,
she's like, that's it.
No, you're
Those
right.
dogs are going to pay.
So that's why she wants to criminalize all furry cons, which is the only thing I agree with.
And I'm sorry, you're asking for privacy. I'm the one who went to bed, woke up today, and you and your husband, Ball Gag McGee's fucking pictures are all over splattered in front of my timeline.
And some Mexican women hit the wall when a coyote shoves them into one.
Is it because they drew a tunnel? Oh, a different type of coyote. Sorry. I was thinking of the Looney Tune.
What do you think that coyote was trying to do to that sexy roadrunner?
Oh, God, it makes sense.
Trying to sell his body.
Sexy roadrunner.
Yeah.
They don't roadrunners. There's not much meat on the bones.
Stupid sexy roadrunner. There's some asshole in CNN in the back goes, you know, I have an idea. Joe Rogan is kicking our ass. Theo Von's destroying us. All these podcasters are fucking killing us.
You know what I figured out? Everyone loves Joe Rogan. You know why?
Why is that?
Because he does his show from his office. What?
Mersh.
And I still mean this to this day. I want to be able to get GHB. It was a wonder drug. And then a couple of fucking gay people had to rape people, and then all of a sudden, whoa, we can't have that at GNC anymore.
Royce.
I was a bully in high school, so this job was really easy for me to transition into. Just because Iranian women can't have OnlyFans doesn't mean that I want to pay for interceptor missiles. Like, you know, those things should never be connected.
Saving civilization one dick joke and Simpsons reference at a time. Here they are, Mersh and Royce.
Hey-o! What up, boys and girls? It's Thursday. And
Yay.
It's Revenge of the Sis, and we are just 2 more days removed.
I know.
From a nice 3-day weekend.
A long weekend, that's right. We honor their troops here only on holidays, so.
Right. I mean, I still don't honor the troops. I just take the day off.
Wow, Mersh, you know they're out there fighting for Israel's freedom, and you're out here not honoring them?
Yeah.
What kind of person are you?
You know, I got into it with a while back, like one of these, veterans are most important.
That's weird because you're not confrontational normally.
Yeah, I know. And so I made fun of veterans, and I don't think there's a more sensitive group of crybabies on the planet when it comes to joking around than veterans. We have a lot of veterans that listen to the show, and I'm not saying all of them. Mm-hmm. So, like, most veterans are chill. The ones that are sensitive are the biggest pussies on the planet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
I have a bunch of close friends that are veterans, but the funny thing about them is they laugh at the ones that do this.
Yes.
They're always the ones that laugh at the ones that do this stuff. I went on this entire rant, Mersh, on Twitter about veterans, and then I realized nobody was, like, coming at me or yelling at me, and I made a mistake. There was a lot of people that like help dogs and cats. I made a typo.
Oh, veterinarians, yeah.
They didn't understand what saving a cat had to do with going to Israel. I mean, I get really off on it, and
it'd be so weird. This veterinarian is like, he's calling me a baby killer. I don't even know what that means.
I specialize in kittens. I save kittens. Sorry, that's actually my bad.
Screaming at me about civilian deaths, and I'm like, I just help dogs, man.
I run an alpaca farm. So, you know, Mersh, and this is the one thing that you and I have both, well, I think us and a lot of Americans have in common, is we have both been fucked with by the IRS. Mm-hmm. That is absolutely something that I've dealt with. And if you've ever dealt with an audit or dealt with the IRS, it is one of the most mind-numbing, potentially life-destroying things, because you do your taxes and then they come and they audit you, and then you have to have receipts from stuff from 5 years ago, and you're like, okay, so I just keep everything I've ever bought in my life, I guess, but whatever. But the good news is certain people, because I will say Trump is doing some good stuff, okay? Certain people will now be this never happened before, by the way, forever barred from being audited. Did you know that? I'm not kidding, for real.
Yeah, I know who the certain
people are. It's pretty cool. Check it out, guys.
I'm so mad about this.
Some Americans don't have to worry about an audit.
I'm so mad about
in President Trump's legal fight with the IRS. The Justice Department says the agency will be permanently barred from pursuing certain tax claims against the president, his family, and their companies. The
base. There you go.
So
Americans not having to pay taxes if you're related to Trump.
So,
or at least get audited, I guess.
Basically, Trump's entire family just got a green light to cheat on their taxes forever now.
No. They still have to pay them, but now we just trust them.
But that's what I mean. So they can just cheat. There's no auditing.
You don't trust Trump's family?
That's wild.
What?
They didn't even say like you're barred for like the next couple of years. Just
I want to be very clear. If I was given this deal, I would never cheat on my taxes.
Imagine if you sued your local police department or like the FBI, and part of the settlement was they're barred from ever investigating you for breaking the law.
You have a hell of a lawyer, is what you have,
What?
sir. You have a hell of a lawyer if you get that deal.
That's insane.
No, seriously, I only made $5 this year. Honestly,
Yeah.
I swear, only made $5.
You're not allowed to check.
move is part of a settlement over the leak of Trump's tax returns, including a $1.8 billion compensation fund. Critics are questioning who could qualify, including those charged in connection with January 6th.
Dude, I've heard there was this dude that I talked to, and this guy was, entrepreneur, owned a business or whatever, and he was audited. I'm not kidding you. Like 8 years in a row, to where he had to get a lawyer to petition the IRS saying, "You have audited me 8 years in a row, and you found nothing wrong." To where they come back for whatever, and the IRS said they wouldn't audit him for 5 years or something like that. Like the best they gave him.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Vice President Vance did not rule out potential payments.
We do have people who were accused of attacking law enforcement officers. That doesn't mean that we're going to completely ignore some of the claims that they're going to make.
So yeah, they're saying that this money that's coming in, it's going to go to, I guess, the J6 victims or whatever.
Right. I hate this.
What you're seeing now is, look, here's what you're seeing now. They got what they paid for. They got their seat. Congratulations, man. You guys did it. Honestly, like, seriously, I'm going to give it to you. That's a lot of money for a small Kentucky district. But whatever. Hey, you guys got it. But see, now what you have here, even though Trump has had 99% approval rating in Israel, as he has been taunting.
35 here, but
That's my point. But he's 35 here. So now it's called, okay, Operation, we got to do something about the midterms. So now we are going to try to give all these, hey, look, we're helping the January 6th. Or look at that. Gas is still $4.59. That's how much I filled up for.
it's not good.
Yeah.
I think it was even higher the other day because I filled up at like $4.90 something.
But it's okay. And you look, guys, you're not allowed to say anything because you're not MAGA. What do you want? Anti-Trump? Dude, I'm so fucking sick of hearing that. I don't know what this is anymore.
Oh, they got what they wanted and they don't need us.
No, of course, absolutely. We're all learning that. They got what they wanted. They don't need us anymore. And they have their little circle of dick sucks. Dude, every single person that Trump said he was going to go after to drain the swamp is now part of either around him or part of his cabinet. He is completely like just insulated himself from everything. I don't understand to what end.
Turns out that the way to be a part of Trump's inner circle would have been to resist him all this time.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you right now, guys, and I'm not saying this for because you know what's not going to work this election, and it hasn't worked for some people for a while, like people like Mersh, but in general, but now you're going to see for the biggest thing ever. You know what's not going to work in this election now when the midterms come and you start going, I'm not going to vote. Fuck these people. They fucking lied to me. And they'll be like, oh, really? You're going to want a Democrat to win? Get ready for people to go, I don't care.
Or get ready for people like Nick Fuentes who said, yes.
Yeah. That's what's going to
He's
happen.
He's leaning all in
I
now.
saw.
He's just full on, I'm voting for Democrats to spite you people.
Yeah. I don't care. I'm not going to vote for Democrats. I'm just not going to vote. But I'm just saying, like, I don't care anymore, and a lot of people don't care. And you guys have a real fucking problem. The Republican Party has been, dude, they went, I mean, look, really, let's think about this, right? Before Trump got elected, the Republican Party were the fucking nerds, jokes. Think about that, like the fucking jokes. Butt of the jokes, fucking nerds. Oh, you guys can't be cool. You guys aren't cool. You don't listen to rap music or whatever. Then Trump comes in, he shakes everything up, and then you start getting a coalition of people that aren't nerds anymore kind of joining. Cool people start joining, you know? People you're like, whoa, wait. Oh, that guy's for him? What the fuck? Like, what's going on? Hey, oh, shit. Oh, he's kind of cool with that stuff, and everyone's all so you get a coalition of people. Then you get Zoomers, dude. The one thing the Republicans can never get was the young generation ever, and they finally were figuring it out. You had fucking broccoli-haired people being like putting Trump on the side of Cybertrucks, and everyone's all fucking let's fucking go. You guys had it. You brought the Republican Party back from the fucking ashes. You did, and then you went. And you have now left it worse than it was before. They in a mat like that destroyed the coalition, destroyed everybody that supported it, fucking blackmailing people, fucking literally using Israeli money to take sitting 14-year fucking congressmen out of their seats because he just wanted all he wanted. Remember, this isn't really so much about the war. This is because he said, "Hey, where the fuck's the Epstein stuff?" After you called us stupid for wanting it.
Unbelievable.
And then you still have people that are, listen, you guys are fucking cucks. All you fucking, you Nick Sodors and you fucking Eric Datries and your cat turds and all, they're all fucking cucks. You're completely subservient to an 80-year-old boomer. You're putting his dick in your mouth and letting him fuck you. And then after he comes in your throat, you're saying, "Yes, sir, Trump, where can I buy your NFTs?" You guys suck.
That's not true. That's not true at all. After it comes in their mouth, they write a tweet like, "Breaking! Trump just came in my mouth." Red light emoji, red light emoji.
Yeah. Let's play Pick the Grifter.
What? Man, the president looked like a total Chad today when he was shooting ropes into my mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I got one. Let's see. It has to be a Trump. Let me find a good
Witnesses report he had, quote, "a very handsome penis."
Yeah.
That's very... Breaking. Donald Trump has delicious cum like vanilla ice cream.
Yeah. What? You guys sound fucking insane, bro. You guys sound the same. Dude, it's funny like seeing all these people acting exactly like the left was. Like just this just blind allegiance, to something that's just not there anymore. It doesn't exist. You know, problem is that a lot of people, like, this is what always happens. What happened with the left, what's happened with a lot of the MAGA people that are still around. Like, they kind of made their entire, not only personality, Donald Trump, but their livelihood. A lot of these people's livelihood revolves around Donald Trump.
Well, and think about it. The Republicans don't have, like, a backup plan. They don't have a guy ready to go. So just like the Trump derangement syndrome people, the pro-Trump people have made their entire personality being pro-Trump.
It's also Trump derangement syndrome.
One-dimensional, and you don't have anything to build off from there.
Guys, we don't care. Look, the reality is like Iran is a fucking losing topic. I think we all fucking know that. And
it's also a losing country. They're losing.
Are they? Once all the boomers go bye-bye in their forever box, that's it. You had it. You literally had the young generation. You had it in your fucking hands. And you went, "Oh, no, we can't do that. That sounds fucking crazy." What does Lindsey Graham want? And
war. The answer is always.
And these fucking homos will look you in the face and tell you that it's better that Thomas Massie is gone and Lindsey Graham is there. The same people that you could look back and see talking about how horrible Lindsey Graham is, and the same people if you go back a year talking about how Thomas Massie is the best person that we ever have in Washington D.C.
A patriot. A hero.
You guys are such fucking phonies. I get it. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make all those fucking big money you guys are because we're not gonna fucking be show. I don't want to be that. It's just you guys are gross. Like. Your embarrassments.
And then
your children will be embarrassed of you.
He was a patriot and a hero, and then suddenly everybody went, "Whoa, he had sex with a woman after his wife died, supposedly." What a piece of garbage.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. People never have sex in Washington. So then you have this guy. I wanted to bring this guy up. This is that guy, and this is what I've been calling him, and I hope this does catch on. Scott Jennings, who is the only conservative on that, panel show on CNN.
Yeah, right. Conservative.
Well, so I call him the House Con. You know? Yeah, he's a Sam Jackson. So he sits there at CNN and he says, but let me tell you what he says about Thomas Massie. I'll just show you.
The most expensive House primary in U.S. history, and the president made it a priority to get rid of Thomas Massie, and he succeeded because Massie had, frankly, become an opponent of the president inside of the party, and you just can't do that. Massie.
You just can't do that.
No, you can't. You can't want to have the
You
names
can't
of
have
the
any
people.
dissent or look out for your constituents at all.
You can't want the names of people that molested children on an island, and you can't stand on your principles. We can't have that in this MAGA party. We just can't. That's a lot of work.
He used to, reliably vote with the Republicans. That number had been falling over time.
He has only voted 1.8% of the times with the Democrats. I looked it up yesterday.
This is one of the most...
And the stuff that it was going down on was that big, beautiful bill that was filled with fucking pork that none of us wanted.
Garbage.
Conservative districts in the country. It's certainly a conservative area of Kentucky. They gave Donald Trump a massive victory in 2024, and they expect the Republican congressman who represents them to be part of the team. The two big issues in the race that were in most of the advertising.
The team. Oh, you have to be part of the team. You got to be part of the team, guys, even though you were part of the team and then the team completely changed on you.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, did you
He was part of the
to
team.
have to blindly go along with something, you're like, by the way, guys, we're pivoting and we're doing a 180 on everything. It's like, all right, you should be allowed to reevaluate your loyalty at that
I kind of don't want to be on this team anymore.
To do with tax cuts and immigration. And Massey was against Trump on both of his big border security and tax cut
That's not what he was against. That's not what he was against in those bills. That's actually not what it was.
bills. And so they said, look, we can get a Republican Congress.
Okay, one of the things that they ran was, right, remember this, remember one of the things that they ran in the ad, I want to just remind everybody, was Massey voted against the wall. And he didn't vote against the wall, he voted against other pork in the bill for the wall. But
well, they did that with every bill they said he voted against had some other poison shit attached to it.
So I have a question now. Massey's out of the way. We going to get that wall?
Oh, my other favorite thing was he voted against funding ICE. And I went, okay, but like President Trump already said he's not going to use ICE anymore to deport anyone. So
who cares?
They didn't need the funding.
That'll be part of the team and support the president. That campaign worked. I just want to also add one other thing. Thomas Massey tonight in his concession speech said something despicable, anti-Semitic, nasty, gutter politics right at the end.
They made fun of the president of the United States made fun of his dead wife. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's different, though.
Nasty, deplorable. Donald Trump famously called Ted Cruz's wife Consuela. So I don't want to fucking hear about it, okay? This whole like gutter politics? Are you fucking gutter politics? The Donald Trump, somebody supporting the, and by the way, I didn't mind when Trump did it, so I'm not fucking got my high horse here. But sitting here and saying, can you believe it? That was uncouth. Trump called Haiti a shithole. Like, shut the fuck up, and which it is. But come on, you don't get to use that. This isn't Mitt Romney in office. This is Donald fucking Trump.
What a way to go out. He said, I would have called Ed Galrine, but I had to find him in Tel Aviv.
That was the thing that was super anti-Semitic and horrible and gutter politics.
All of the money and influence that came in against Massey was outside influence, and it was all like Jewish billionaires that were not from Kentucky. That's just a fact.
Yeah, 100%, and that's true.
There was an undercurrent of anti-Semitism in this race on the Massey side. There's been an undercurrent of it in his career, unfortunately, and it really came out in an ugly way.
His whole
tonight.
career. We just overlooked it all these years when we were saying nice things about him. It was fine.
How come you were saying nice things about him not too long ago?
And I think it needs to be stated, acknowledged, and condemned.
You're a we're not on locals.
I know. You gotta be good. You're not a nice guy.
It must be great being the house con on the CNN plantation. It must be amazing. It must be really good to go work at CNN and be like, I own them every day. I own them. Dude, they use you to make fun of you, man. You're fucking retarded. Thomas Massey only had glowing reviews from everybody. TPUSA didn't support Thomas Massey.
Even though Charlie Kirk loved
Thomas Massey. You guys are fucking phonies, and you ain't going to shame anyone to anything. You guys have stepped in your own shit. And one of the best things that's ever happened during times like this, because we never had this when we were younger, Mersh, is that Twitter exists. So you in like 3 seconds could go find somebody praising the very person they're trying to rip apart.
Yeah, exactly.
All the time. You see it all the time. One false step get $50 on locals. And he said, hey, turds, have a good show. Drinks on me this weekend. Thanks, man.
Thanks, buddy.
It's really nice. That'll buy 2 drinks in Orlando.
At that Juggalo thing.
That'll buy 1 drink there. So, guys, we're moving on to stuff that matters.
All right, breaking news right now. Press conference indicting Raul Castro, former president of Cuba.
Acts of violence. They are moving quick on this.
They're indicting him for murder.
In the deaths of American citizens. Nations and their leaders cannot be permitted.
Oh, so we're indicting them.
Yeah.
I thought the
to target Americans.
We are.
Oh, whoops.
Americans, kill them, and not face accountability. President Trump is committed to restoring a very simple but important principle. If you kill Americans, we will pursue you, no matter who you are, no matter what title you hold, and in this case, no matter how much time has passed.
Are we all doing this now? Is everybody just geeked out at the fucking...
It's the only way to get through this.
I want to thank... and
I don't know. Look, we're talking about Raul Castro, so I'm going to assume the woman over his shoulder over there, that's absolutely an old Cuban woman.
Everybody in this room should thank the FBI, the prosecutors, and the agents who worked on this matter. It includes the intelligence community and our federal and state law enforcement partners. They did the work here, so thank you.
It's not that they did the work. This is back in the 97. The Castro regime, I think 1997, we're on there. They shot down some American that we used to like aid for Cuba, you know?
Yeah.
And they shot down 2 planes to kill 2 Americans. And that's what it was. Guys, it wasn't the intelligence agencies. It wasn't any of that. It was public knowledge for years. We just never did anything about it. We really just never did anything. That's really what happened. We just never did anything about it.
You know what this press conference is missing? Kash Patel running out and being like, "We helped. We also helped."
Yeah, are you?
FBI helped. We were very.
You were there,
right? We helped.
You were there.
Tell them we helped.
Tell them we helped.
Here, you all, understands the history of the Cuban regime better than anyone in America. Many families here know the cost of oppression. I've heard stories.
He's walking around asking people to smell his water bottle. Look. See, it's not booze.
Know the cost of oppression. I've heard stories over the past week and past months.
Yeah, I could tell you about it. I'm Cuban. My family was there. I'll tell you. I could tell you all about it. Before you fight and tell me all the fucking spics you speak to there. Let me just help you from this spic over here. Yeah, we all know all that shit. We all know the horrible shit that happened in Cuba. We all fucking get it. It was bad. You're right. And in a communist country, it's pretty shitty. It's hard to get food there. All of it sucks. But again, and to quote Tobey Maguire in his seminal film Spider-Man 3, I fail to see how that's my problem. Because that's my point. My point is, like, I could believe that all those things are true, but also I'm an American. So let the Cuban people solve the Cuban people problem.
So how does this work?
Am I wrong for thinking that? You're not going to guilt me. It doesn't work with me because I'm Cuban. So, like, what are you doing?
But how does this work now? Do we just go get them?
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much. Listen, here's what's going to happen. Are you ready? I'm going to
probably just hand them over because they don't want that smoke.
I'm going to predict what's going to... Then we'll hand them over. I'm going to predict what's going to happen. We already have soldiers on the island and a way to get there easily. I mean, fucking our jail's there.
Yeah.
So we're already there. We're literally going to, probably with tanks, drive up, pick him up, and dare them to start something. And they're not going to start something.
That's
what I think is going to happen. This isn't going to be like the Venezuela thing, I don't think, where it's going to be this overnight flashbang. Take this. By the way, he's 89 years old. So you want to point out that he's 89 years old.
So there's no point to this.
No, there's no point.
This is like when they arrest an old mobster.
Yeah.
And it's like he's 90.
Yeah. That is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking it's going to happen.
It's my favorite when they arrest some mobster and they're like, we got proof he ordered a murder back in 1967. And you're like, do we even care anymore?
No.
Every one of them heartbreaking. They know that
it's like when they were just like, hey, did you guys know that Bob Dylan had sex with a 16-year-old in 1942? Yeah. Yeah, they were disgusting.
That's gross. I get it, but like,
everyone was having sex with a 15-year-old in 1942.
Like, should we really be prosecuting him in 2026? He's dead.
Like,
I mean, honestly, just for his music alone, yes.
I hate Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan fucking sucked. fucking hate him. I fucking hated him.
Pain caused by the regime did not stop at the island's shores.
But again, I don't care.
And today's indictment, while it does not bring back the murdered victims, it makes a statement.
Hey, why don't we pass a law to bring back the murdered victims?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. What I meant, and what they did was they shot down 2 of their planes, if I remember correctly. So why didn't they just make the plane out of the embargo?
There you go.
The state's government has not forgotten these innocent men who were shot out of the sky. And as in every criminal case, the defendants are presumed innocent until proven guilty by a jury of their peers. But today,
you're going to find a lot of Raul Castro's peers in a Miami-Dade courtroom.
Yes. The answer is actually yes.
Probably.
Yes. To answer your question.
Famous homosexual, by the way, Raul Castro. That's my other favorite part. They're going to bring this queen over here, and he's going to spend his last days in Miami. He's going to be very happy. He probably would love it.
It's true. He gets to be the center of attention, too.
Brought this indictment. I'm proud to stand here on this podium with U.S. Attorney Jason Redding Quinones to my right, Chris Rea, Deputy Director.
Cash again. And by the way, if they need any help or resources from my office,
could do this.
Shut up, Cash. The fuck up.
I'll be working out of the Miami field office while this happens. I'm staying at the Fontainebleau in the suite.
I mean, he would.
He would. You know, he'd be staying at the Fontainebleau at the suite at the top. You know, the one that takes up the entire floor at the top. That's going to be him. But you know what the best part is? Floor underneath. Can't stay there either. Secret Service.
Well, that's why they'd be like, why are you staying at the Fontainebleau? And it'd be like, oh, because honestly, their penthouses have the best security.
Yeah.
Perimeter security for my man.
Yeah,
and
so we kind of have to stay here.
It was the safety of my agents is the biggest priority in my office.
Listen, it was either that or the Four Seasons. And I just don't like their brunch.
Yeah, they didn't have a good one. And it starts late.
That's the other crazy
What's the point
part.
of brunch if you're going to start at 3 p.m.?
Yeah, that's not brunch. That's early dinner. I don't need that in my life. I think the American people will understand, okay? And while he's saying that, someone walks up, Mr. Patel, you're a mimosa. Get the fuck away from me. Now I'm on camera. Get the fuck away from me.
No, that's just orange juice.
That's orange juice.
Marco Rubio's sitting in a room somewhere watching us going, soon.
He is.
Soon.
He is. You're right.
You're going to get to clap. You're going to get to clap for Jason in 20 seconds.
John Morales Mercedes, TDS Trump dick suckers. That's what TDS is now, Trump dick suckers. Bavarian Viking, they're planning to Maduro him. Yeah.
Very likely that he's going to get... Well, I mean, like you said, though, it's probably not going to be that fast, but they're definitely going to be...
They'll get him.
But
see, the problem is
Cuba can't resist.
This is the other thing is like they... they have Marco Rubio directly addressing the Cuban people? Okay.
En un día como hoy, en el 1900.
Oh my God, we got Marco Rubio going full Cuban Spanish.
La bandera cubana ondeó por primera vez.
No, sir. Shut the fuck up. You're speaking to people in Miami. You shouldn't be speaking Spanish. You shouldn't be speaking English. You should be speaking Cuban Spanglish. And that's how people understand. What are you doing here, okay? Do you understand most Zoomer Cubans don't even speak Spanish?
Sorry, I wanted to, because I wanted to read the super chats.
Sure.
And of course, YouTube has that beautiful layout that just completely fucked up on me. I Come Buckets for 3 said day 5 of Anna Kasparian's Milker's algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
Is that part of the algorithm?
People have been posting AI for whatever reason on Twitter. People
AI
have been
stuff.
posting with big old knockers.
Brendan Lucas for 5. Boys finale so good they blew it out of the park. Oh no, wait, no they didn't. It was the worst thing ever made.
See what I mean? I keep hearing different things. I haven't seen it.
I got to episode 2 of this season and I was like, I'm out. I'm done. I mean, Starlight's face alone is worth just checking out.
Rough.
I'm like, wow, this must be like Boardwalk Empire, where the last season takes place 18 years later. Voluludo for 5. The Trump is the crabgrass on the lawn of life.
Yeah.
Crooklyn Banks for 2. What's Mercer's problem with Mariners fans? Voluludo for 5. Massey wants small government and accountability that is counter to the Republican Party. At least the band is playing a jaunty tune.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of these here. 789 Beetle for 5. Iran war, H-1Bs, data centers, anti-Semitism are all losing issues. MAGA is beyond Anakin Skywalker cooked.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
Just Insane for 5. One Headlight, which is Bob Dylan's son's song, is better than any of Bob Dylan's songs.
You know what? Agreed. I don't even like that song,
Shout
and
out
I agree.
Jacob Dylan.
Yeah.
Brendan Lucas for 10. To be honest, China's going to go insane about another U.S. intervention. China will say something like, we can't have a world run by the law of the jungle, but we are not going to do anything. Good luck.
Yeah. We got a bunch of gifted memberships by Sage Retard. Gifted a bunch of gifted memberships.
Thanks,
man. So yeah, Marco Rubio is, I guess, addressing Cuban people.
En un día como hoy, en el 1902, la bandera cubana ondeó por primera vez.
Okay, let me translate for the people that live in Miami. So, like, bro, like, literally, dude, like, in 1902, like, your abuelo came over here, bro, and he was all like, bro, like, that fucking communism shit's kind of whack, dude. All right? That's his fucking whack. Like, bro, did you know over there, bro, like, they don't even have a Bayside Mall? That's just wild, right? Like, you can't even go to Bayside. Like, Titania, what do they do over there? And over there, bro, they don't even have the fucking internet. Like, bro, how you gonna look at TikTok?
I just like that Marco, like, he spent so many years being a part of the machine now that he's just lost all his Cubanness.
Can we let's get Yvonne Taylor to do this?
That would be
Now
sick.
we'll feel it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I do not support this regime change. I do not. Imagine he just like, nah, I got to protest all this war.
Yeah. Look, I'm already a Cuban here. I don't need any more. Okay? I know how annoying they are. I got cousins and they fucking suck, bro. One of them is running this fucking rent-a-car system out of his fucking Airbnb.
And they all owe me money.
And they all, they do. That's a fact. They do. So then, like, my cousin, bro, he asked me for money, right? And I fucking have fine with him. I give him the money. And then he forgets his money back. And I go, you going to pay me back? He goes, oh, I got to send my money over to Cuba to my cousin, dude. And I don't even get my fucking money back. That's every conversation in a fucking Latin America restaurant in Hialeah.
Independiente. Pero sé que hoy ustedes, quienes llaman a la isla su hogar.
He's speaking directly to Cubans. This is us, like, you know what we're doing? We're doing the Cuban version
of dropping flyers.
Yeah, of dropping flyers. That's what we're doing. Is that really what we're doing, Marco? For real? This is so fucking cringe. Bro, this is Cuba. Listen, here's where I'm at. And please tell me if you're with me on this or not. Look, they're going to do it anyway. Can we agree on that? Can we get it over with?
Let's just do it. Just rip the Band-Aid off.
We don't need this.
Rip the Band-Aid off quickly.
We don't need the dog and pony show. All right?
We can stop pretending like we have any say in this.
No, we don't. We don't want the dog. Do it. Save us. You know what? At least spare us. Spare us the embarrassment of trying to do this. Go do it. Get it over with. We know we can't stop you. We know we can't, so go fucking do it. I don't fucking care. Go.
Do whatever you want, man.
But the fun part is, like I said, maybe we'll get some casinos in Cuba. That'll be great. That'll be great. Maybe we'll get the... And
I'll make that trip.
I don't know if you know this, but Trump's biggest donor, Adelson, Miriam, you know, she's the widow of a casino magnate. So maybe there's a connection of maybe building some Trump casinos in Cuba. Some Trump... Vegas won't have the Trump casinos, but you know who will? Cuba. Cuba have some Trump casinos. I think that'll be great. So I think
that's also how you rob a casino with the giant casino magnet.
Oh, you're right. Oh man, Ocean's 11. It's gonna be great. So they asked. Let me see if I find it because I think they asked Trump if he was gonna go to his kid's like birthday party. Oh, I think I lost it. And they asked not birthday party. Sorry, go to one of his sons is getting married again. I forget which of his kids is getting remarried. But anyway, they said you're gonna go to your son's wedding, and he was like, I can't be there. I can't. There's a little thing going on called Iran. So he's not going to his son's wedding because Iran. And then somebody posted on all the times he's played golf.
Yeah, he's always at Mar-a-Lago. What a weak ass excuse.
It's the dumbest. It's the worst.
I got you a link for that. Sorry.
Thank you. No, you're good. Thanks.
There you go.
Here it is.
Your son's wedding this weekend, by the way?
He'd like me to go, but it's going to be just a small little private affair, and I'm going to try and make it. I'm in the midst. I said, you know, this is not good timing for me. I have a thing called Iran and other things. That's one I can't win on.
Yeah, we know you can't win. Oh, hey. Woo, it comes out sometimes, doesn't it? We know you.
Subliminal messaging there.
Mm-hmm.
Do attend, I get killed. If I don't attend, I get killed. By the fake news, of course, I'm done.
No. You're wrong. Hold on a second. No. Sorry. Listen, I hate the fake news media, but whatever. The lamestream media, remember that? I hate that shit. But
nobody's going to be mad at you for going to your son's
nobody
wedding.
mad at you if you go to your son's wedding, man. And even if they are, why do you care? You don't care what anybody thinks.
Don Jr. asked me to attend his wedding. I said, I'll go to the next one. That's like my go-to joke when I say that to people. I think I said that to Ashton.
Ah, that's great.
It's like, you come to my wedding? I was like, nah, I'll go to the next one.
So mean.
A new supply chain issue could soon impact drivers at the repair shop. Industry experts warn overseas disruptions may lead to a motor oil shortage.
I was just talking about this.
Driving up prices for consumers. Channel 7's Autumn Fulch joins us now with the latest. Autumn.
Wait, but I was told the war in Iran was over.
Yeah, we won.
I was already told we won.
Mm-hmm. We've won like 5 times.
I thought it was called the Strait of America now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Trump came out today and said that he's not even going. He will not budge on even allowing them to enrich uranium for any reasons.
So basically, we're back to square one.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. But local mechanics say they're already seeing prices creep higher, and experts warn some newer vehicles that rely on specialty synthetic oils could be impacted first.
Motor oil may be the next product caught in a global supply chain squeeze. Industry groups say refinery outages and shipping disruptions tied to conflict in the Middle East are tightening supplies of Group 3 base oils, a key ingredient in many synthetic motor oils.
Which, again, every new car is a synthetic motor oil.
Experts say lighter weight oils commonly used in newer vehicles like 0W.
I like Jay Sledge goes, use synthetic are words. They're talking about synthetics.
That's exactly
what they're talking about.
I don't know if you know this, but synthetic oil doesn't mean fake oil.
Yeah.
20 in 0W16 could become harder to find and more expensive in the months ahead.
Well, we've seen the price increase a little bit. It's been gradually increasing. We're hearing warning signs of shortage.
The Ryan Coleman, owner of Coleman and Son Automotive, says his shop hasn't seen major supply issues yet, but customers are already asking questions as prices rise.
The more common ones that they use nowadays on the late model cars, your 020s, your 030s, those are more properly used and which becomes more expensive due to the shortage.
Automotive Service Association board member Tom Pipo says modern engines depend on...
I remember when I was younger, man, an oil change was like $40.
Dude, I remember when it was, 25.
Yeah, you would. Oh, Walmart. Yeah, Walmart, you got like 25. But even like the quick, like Valvoline, the drive-up places, you go there 15 minutes, and now it's like when you get your oil change, it's like $150, please. You're like, what?
Yeah, it's not cheap.
On very specific
And I go to Take
oils.
5, and they're actually probably the best deal out there, and even that's still expensive.
How much are you paying for your car? I'm just for your oil change.
About $150. Because
Yeah,
remember,
right? That's how much I'm
keep in
paying.
mind, I have a bigger engine, so they also have to. It's the more expensive synthetic, but then I also have to get an extra 4 quarts or whatever.
Yeah, man, fucking
Shit
crazy.
adds up.
Yeah.
And using the wrong one could create costly problems later.
The engines require this, and if they don't get their proper oil, that they're going to have problems. They're going to have.
Yeah, but listen, I understand that if you don't put the right oil in a car, it's going to fuck up. I don't need an expert for that. I think I could figure that one out on my own.
Bappa, real quick, I just sent you something. I don't know if you got this for today. However, I know you guys have been enjoying the Aries Spears train.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some new fighters in Aries Spears combat.
Yes!
We've got some new fighters, and they're ever so relevant now since they have a new movie coming
Sean
out.
and Marlon Wayans go, okay, the Wayans brothers, let's fuck. I'm in right now. Let's go. I could fuck this politics shit. Let's go.
You guys love that shit.
Because you. Oh, Pessy, can you do me a favor? Can you find that Anna Faris thing we saw this morning?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Been around. You two have been around. Your family has been around through eras where it wasn't, well, y'all were famous without the clickbait, right?
Yeah.
So now that you do get your name added to a bunch of things that where you could just be sitting at home minding your business and they like, we spoke.
I hate when women have really bad tits but then show them. Right?
Yeah.
It's like the worst.
The Sean.
I wouldn't even know that was on because I'm so not even on social
Ladies,
media. I would.
big isn't the only criteria for nice tits.
There's so many other criteria for nice tits.
Nobody wants long tits.
So Chrissy Marr walked into a bar and I was like, why the long tits?
Have to tell them. someone on social media had
what they said about
you know what they said about you that didn't happen? You know what happened that didn't really happen?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I gotta bring you in on this, man. This is crazy.
Because you had one too.
I did.
Yeah, they called you arrogant. It was a comedian, Ari Spears.
Oh, here we go. Wait, oh, she knew what she was doing. Oh, Long Tits knew what she was doing.
Oh yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And a bitch.
Oh.
You can't look you in the eye.
Why do you want to look another man in his eye?
Why do you want to look another man in his eyes?
See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Basically, the Wu-Tang Clan of comedy. There's a new weigh-ins every like
That's actually true.
5
Yeah.
minutes.
But we're down to like the Wu-Tang. We're down to like the Wayans Brothers Killer Bees. Like it's the
Yes.
Sometimes you bring out the animal inside of people. We keep our mouth shut. We don't talk about nobody. I didn't go back at him because I didn't care. But now that you bring it up, he's a bitch for that because he was begging to get inside of one of our movies or our TV show. I hooked him up. I put him on a cartoon that we did called The Boo Crew. And I realized how crazy he was. He was a crazy man. So and what he's saying is, keep my name out your mouth. You like real black guys, keep fucking with him.
Yeah.
Is that we seen him get slapped up already on online. Man. So and here's the thing: what happened. Like I said, he always got something smart to say, and I have no disrespect for any black man in this business or anything. Just keep our name out your mouth. Keep our name out your mouth. He on a
You know, I've seen a lot of black men talk lately, and yesterday we were watching my Jerry White talk about a lot of black men talking about they don't want to bring down any other black men, and then completely unloading on Ari Spears. Yeah. Like then they unload. Yeah, I don't bring down another black man, but he a whole ass bitch. And you're like, what?
I'm also sick of you guys. We get it. You guys stick together. You don't have to remind us all the time.
Yeah, we know. I've been to a fight.
I had a beef with what's his name, DJ Vlad, and
you had a beef with DJ Vlad. Why?
No, it's one thing. Between me and Vlad.
Yeah. Right.
But then Vlad asked him a question about the situation. And, Aries always got something smart to say, and I respect the fact that he was trying to bite his tongue, but he was like, is the juice worth the squeeze? Don't talk about my money or my value or what I feel about what my value is. You don't get to do that. And as a black man, you should never, ever do that because one day you're going to be in my position. Lo and behold, 8 months later, him and DJ Vlad.
As a black man, I'm sorry. Listen, this is the problem with this, right? It's like I know Ari's a bitch, and I get all that, and his fucking fat guy towel and all that shit. But like, but he says, his mop, his sweat mop or whatever, and he wears makeup and stuff. But it's like, why is it every time this shit happens? Like when white people, you're about to see it in a little bit here because I have an update on the Shane Gillis and the Chelsea Handler thing, which is fucking awesome. But
I meant to send that to you yesterday. With her.
Oh yeah, I got it. I got that, and then I have Shane's response and all that stuff. But like when white people fight, I don't ever hear him say as another white person in the industry. Why is it all the time when this happens? Like it always becomes this as another black man. How about as another person? You just shouldn't be talking shit. It shouldn't matter if they're a black man or not. What does that matter?
Just how black people are.
But it's it's such a weird mentality.
They must hate Cat Williams then. Because all that guy does is shit talk other fucking black people.
That's true. Beefing about him wanting more money from Vlad.
Is the juice worth the squeeze?
And I was going to say, is the juice worth the squeeze? But I shut my mouth out of respect. And as men, hey man, Aries, you got our number, holla. Because we don't do this.
And I think it's crazy because y'all have put so many.
We've been doing it for like 5 minutes.
Black men, black women.
Always and everything. Black men and blackity. I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blackity black. And I'm black.
It's insufferable.
Bro, can you just guys have a beef without a beef? Bro, everybody in this beef involved is either black or Jewish. So, why is it you got to keep bringing up that as a black man, we know you're black guys. We see it.
In position. So for him to come, I'm sure there's.
No, and Jewish. I said black people are Jewish.
I know.
And I'm tired of this whole idea that man, and as black people, we need to never criticize each other.
Yeah, basically. Right? Yeah, as black people, the main thing is we can't be holding ourselves accountable to
we
shit.
Need to team up against white people.
That's right. No matter how bad something black does, we have to support the black man.
As a black man, I know that white kids watch YouTube and we look like fucking retards right now.
Mm-hmm.
so many other people he could have talked about.
It didn't make any sense. Like I said, I thought we were cool. I never had any beef with the dude. It just came out of nowhere. All I'm saying is we ain't too old to jump people. And it's a lot of y'all.
Oh, tell alert. Tell alert. Is that a shot?
Why would someone start with y'all?
It was a sucker move. It was like, yo, what the hell? What is? You got a little podcast? Sean, and I was like, Sean likes to wear his shades. Why you care about looking in this man's eyes?
It's weird that he's sweating and the other guy's in a fucking winter coat.
Right.
He want to look you in your eyes.
Is that the reason why you're so removed from social media? Like, because of this kind of activity that happens?
Part of it, and just the other thing is, it doesn't excite me. I like real life, man. I like my family. I like my kids. I like my girl. I like to chill, man. I'm not trying to get in beefs with people and over dumb, silly stuff.
Well, you going to have beef now.
It doesn't really even matter because, like, in the reality, regardless of what you think of them, like, the Wayans brothers are fucking rich and they're loaded, and they're like 7 levels above Ari Spears.
Dynasty.
Yeah, they're like a dude. They made movies. They made millions of dollars. Like,
they're gonna make more money off this new scary movie than like Aries has made in the past 10 years.
In his life, probably. This one.
The judge in the Tyler Robinson case is expected to rule June 1st on 2 defense motions, one asking to close portions of a July hearing to the public, and another requesting sanctions against prosecutors for making out-of-court statements about evidence in the case. Both legal teams arguing over the issue. Listen.
How it is that Mr. Ballard came to be going on this media tour, because that gets to the seriousness of the misconduct and the types of sanctions that are appropriate.
Usually this is performed in the courtroom, but occasionally it must also be performed in the media. An attorney cannot stand idly by while his client's legal rights are undermined and trampled upon by mischaracterizations of the evidence.
Criminal defense attorney Josh Ritter was in the courtroom to hear both arguments. He joins us now. And
so after we do the Tyler Robinson thing, are we going to find out the real killer? Or I'm glad that we got this guy, but are we going to get the guy who really did it? Or no, we're not doing that.
No.
Now we're done? Okay, cool.
Josh, as you well know,
this will be another one that Patel spikes the football.
Being an experienced attorney, you get a feel when you're in a courtroom that you can't get when you're just watching it on TV.
It's weird, man. Every time I tune into Fox now, like I don't tune into Fox, but every time we play it on the show, and we try not to play even that often, but it's like this parallel weird world. You know, like in Star Trek, there was like the mirror universe where everything was like the same, but they had goatees.
Yes.
Like every time you go there, you're like, you hear them talking, and you're like, you don't.
It's so disconnected from reality.
Weird. It's a weird, like, and I'm not saying like we're all locked in, but I mean, if you look online, like, social media, where normal people are, like, not where fucking, you look what normal people are saying. Nobody is.
Yeah, I go with normal people, like Blue Sky. That's where I go.
That's
with all the normal
dude.
people.
I love that. And Gab, those are the places I go.
Remember Gab?
Yeah.
Reading about it after the fact. So did you get the sense, being in that courtroom, that the judge is inclined, let's start with the sanctions motion, to sanction the prosecution for talking to the media?
It is weird that prosecution's talking to the media. I don't think anybody should be talking to the media, right?
I don't think so, and I hope not, because I do think that the motion is not without merit. I don't know if I go that far, but I don't think it rises to the level of actually granting sanctions against the prosecution. I think what we're seeing here more than anything is this continuing hyperfixation by the defense.
You know what's fucking crazy? This reminds me of the Trump assassin. Is that Trump spent more time, more money, more effort, more power, more government power and everything trying to get rid of Massey than he did trying to actually figure out why they tried to kill him? Like, he doesn't care. It's super weird. Like, even the last guy that just tried to fucking kill him, like, old Trump would never stop talking about it.
Yeah.
And now, like, he said, like, 2 to 2.5. I say 2. How about this? 2.5 attempts on his life. And he's just like, yeah, no, it's matter. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? But all this money for one senator in Kentucky, I don't know, man. And again, the MAGA people tell you this is what they want. This is what they voted for. This is what everybody wanted.
Important stuff here. You may have seen those artificial intelligence generated videos shaking up the LA mayor's race. depicting candidate Spencer Pratt as a hero and incumbent rival Karen Bass as a villain.
Are you going to now try to show me the completely ridiculous Spencer Pratt AI videos and try to tell people that they're AI? We know, man. I've seen them.
Well, a state politician has been trying to pass legislation to protect Californians from the
Spencer Pratt might win.
Growing threat.
Spencer Pratt might win.
We got to protect people because otherwise they're going to think Spencer Pratt is one of the Avengers.
Yeah, he might win. You know, he was being interviewed. I saw a clip. I didn't pull it, but it's the long and short of it. He was being interviewed, I think, yesterday, and they asked him, when did you become a Republican? And he goes, I'm going to tell you I became a Republican, and it's not going to be what you think. He goes, when everybody hated me when I was on the TV show, everybody fucking hated me, and I lived in L.A., and I had security, and I also had police officers. My private security, my police officers told me, you need to get a gun. He goes, you and your wife need to get a gun. And in LA, he goes, that's really, really difficult.
It's an uphill battle. Yeah.
Right. And he was like, you know, I had to go through all this stuff to get a gun. He was a pain in the ass. Then he goes, that's what made me become a Republican, because they were the only ones that wanted me to protect myself. Literally, he goes, and that's it. He goes, I know he goes, people are going to say, you love guns. He goes, no. He goes, you're going to ask me why I became a Republican. That's why. And I'm like, I get it. I get that.
Amen.
Of harmful AI-created content. Joining me now via Zoom is...
Oh, really? Tell me about harmful created content, won't you, if you don't mind? Thank you. Let me know about the content.
Is State Senator Josh Becker out of the Bay Area to talk more about the Digital Dignity Act.
What is the Digital Dignity Act?
I bet it has
Senator
nothing to do with having dignity.
Becker, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
So I introduced you as from out of the Bay Area. His district covers ultimately San Mateo and then a northern portion of Santa Clara, which is just south of San Mateo.
So the nice neighborhood.
Let's start with what
the
is
vineyards
your
and shit.
Digital Dignity Act.
Well, I've been working in a couple areas here, right? The main piece is helping people determine.
When did Adam Friedland become a senator?
For real, he does look like Friedland.
Doesn't he?
It's like if Adam Friedland had an older brother that his parents were proud of.
Yes.
AI. Is it AI?
Why can't you be a senator like your brother?
So that's the
I don't know,
main
Bob,
piece
I
I've
don't
been dealing
like
with the
cum
California.
like Brian.
Shit's
That would
gay,
be
dude.
Adam Friedland.
I actually just like influencing elections. I don't want to actually be in them.
Yeah, being in them is like a lot of work.
The AI Transparency Act, which will launch August 1st, which also pertains to these ads. But then I've had another bill this year, which is called the Digital Dignity Act, which is we're increasingly seeing the misuse of someone's likeness, identity, and even humanity online. So AI can generate humiliating imagery. And again, if somebody takes my image and uses it in political satire, that's obviously fine. But if somebody takes, say, your image and uses it in a defamatory way,
well, there's already remedies for that legally. So if I defame you, you can sue me.
It shouldn't matter if it's AI or a Photoshop.
Yeah, we don't need all new laws for defamation. We have safeguards in place to stop defamation.
There should be like 20 laws, and it would cover everything, and all of them should be punishable by death.
Yeah, sounds about fair. Works for me, man. I'm all in. Anything on YouTube?
No. Wow, you guys came out so hot out of the gate.
I know. And then they just petered
and then
out.
they just tell us to go fuck ourselves.
Happens to a lot of chats, guys. Don't let it get to you.
I guess we'll just go eat shit, I guess.
I guess we will. RevengeOfTheSys.locals.com. Guys, sign up for just $7. Right now, you get Wednesday shows, you get tomorrow's show, Friday shows, you get our movie riffs, you get a whole bunch of stuff, and all the early episodes, and all the podcasts without commercials. Just sign up right now. That's to help us keep doing the show. Just down below. And also, if you go to ROTCstore.com, you can buy all of our swag. And guys, really, as you can see, we're going to do a lot of live reads, and that's pretty much locals and our merch is how we keep doing the show. So if you like what we're doing, consider signing up. We'll be right back. Stay where you're at.
of
There's my handsome business partner. Now we can't be late for our meeting with the bank.
That's so cool. You guys are going to open a business.
Yeah, well, I got a ton of business experience. I mean, I had that job creating ads for the North Dakota Board of Tourism. Hi, do you like South Dakota but don't want to see Mount Rushmore? Come to North Dakota. It's just a very long drive from wherever you live. Best of all, most of the good license plates aren't taken yet. Imagine coming here and having cool dude, or yay Jews, or boo Jews, depending on where you stand on Jews. North Dakota, we're not even the best Dakota.
Second hour ROTC. Thank you for staying with us. We do appreciate it. If you sign up for our locals, we appreciate it even more. All right, let's get into it. So, too loud. Sorry, I had to open the VLC player because my other thing wasn't working. I'm trying to answer you. This is
loud though. It's so
I know
loud.
it's loud. So, Chelsea Handler talking about the roast.
Yeah, this went well, by the way. This went exactly the way she had hoped.
Yeah, this is her talking about the roast.
I'm 51, so like I'm pretty
We know.
secure with who I am.
You don't
I
look
don't
a day
care if
over
you-
60.
Yeah.
She really doesn't look a day over 75, Mersh. I agree.
I have a lot of
For an 80-year-old woman, she's doing really well.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
51.
she still works at 96.
It's fucking crazy
Yeah,
that a
dude.
centurion is still like rocking in the comedy scene.
You know, a 107-year-old woman should really be taking it easy.
It's crazy that at 120 years old, Chinese medicine can keep someone looking like this.
That snake penis drink.
It's what that is, really.
I don't have a lot of
Fucking common
Fans?
sense.
Jokes?
Yeah. fucking
Eggs left.
Accountability.
I'm 51, so like I'm pretty secure with who I am.
Which is what?
Most 51-year-old women are.
I don't care if these guys say that I'm a whore.
I don't care that you're a whore.
Like I'm doing exactly what they're doing, except I'm a woman, and I'm,
No. They're also funny.
Yeah, they're also
There's
comedians.
they're funny. No, that's the thing, you know?
allowed to.
And that's real.
Yeah, I'm rich, I'm famous, and I'm hot. So
Oh, yeah. You're very hot. Very sexy lady.
One of the funniest
And
jokes
I'm
literally-
hot?
One of the funniest jokes at that roast literally made fun of, like, just what they said that Nikki Glaser couldn't be there because it was Chelsea Handler's turn with the substance.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm fucking people.
You're
Like
supposed to.
that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna continue to keep doing that as long as I remain as fuckable as I am.
Ma'am, you are absolutely unfuckable.
You are in grandma territory.
Are you serious right now?
Why don't you be a grandma?
So I don't really see the problem.
Yeah, no, and I think a lot of other women should feel the same way out there.
Yeah,
Especially when
thanks,
not-
dumb black sidekick.
Hey, what kind of podcast? What do you? Where's the microphone? In your inside a bottle of Hennessy? Like, how come I can't hear anything?
Run into.
Yeah, whether you're famous.
For
yeah.
those of you who don't know who that guy is, that's Dion Cole, aka No, I'm not JB Smoove.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for. I was about to ask. Thank you for answering that.
Oh,
Fezzi.
and to answer your question, Royce, the mic is she has one. He does not.
Oh.
Whether you're famous or rich, those don't apply. But like the idea that, like, what were they going to say about me? They couldn't say anything other than that I'm a whore or.
You
The
went to Epstein's
the Epstein
Island.
thing was pretty funny.
You went to Epstein's Island. That I'm a whore. That I'm a slut. That I went to famous international sex trafficker and pedophile Jeffrey Epstein's party. That I'm old.
Or my age. I think that was the other thing that they went in. And you're like, well, okay. Those aren't jokes. That's not clever writing.
Oh my God! Yeah, no, you're in charge of comedy.
And I knew they would be lazy because they do that for a living. And I knew enough about like
You hear that, Zach Amico? Your jokes were lazy.
Tony Hinchcliffe and Shane and their backgrounds. I had girls, ex-girlfriends blowing up my DMs that had dated Shane and were telling me stuff about.
Do you, let me tell you something. This is what happened. Look, back in the day, like, we remember this, but you know, you can go look back and like go look up the old like Friars roast. Friars roast were the fucking. Let me talk. Want to talk about brutal? You want to talk about the things they said to Sammy Davis Jr.?
Could you imagine if Joan Rivers was like, "Oh, and I talked to Dean Martin's ex-girlfriend, and I had some tea, girl."
Right, and
I decided what.
Over some roast jokes, you're now going to drop DMs about how Shane. This is like
from jilted ex-girlfriends.
Dude,
wow.
Not even. You don't even have to go back to the Friars roast, dog. Greg Giraldo on like the Pamela Anderson one. Fucking brutal.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Him. So based on that, I was like, oh, these guys
Was he the one that made the Shaquille O'Neal jokes? Did he, when he came, he had scrapes on his knuckles?
are pretty bad.
So you had something on him that you was going. You could have.
Oh, you got something on him
This
in the
guy
DN that
sucks.
you could have. Oh no, Shane had a small. Some ex-girlfriend said that Shane had a small penis. You were on You went to a Jeffrey Epstein party. Like,
Also,
unless Shane's out there fucking like essaying women, I don't want to hear it.
Also, speaking of creeps named Jeff Ross was at this roast. Would anyone talk about that?
Yeah, remember when he nickelbacked that girl? Remember?
Nickelback.
Yeah, made her look at this photograph.
Tell us now. What?
Also, guys, let's lay off.
Listen, if you had any balls, they would have only made Jeff Ross Polaroid jokes.
That would have been.
That's
funny.
balls. Go have some balls.
Don't make fun of Dion Cole though. He was in Barbershop and Barbershop 2 back in business. And Barbershop, the next cut.
Barbershop back in the habit.
By the way, guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just talking about. You can Google it yourself. Jeff Ross is a famous photographer. Just look up Jeff Ross Polaroids.
Mm-hmm.
What's his shame?
It's just everything we know, that they're racist, that they're bigots, that they're sexist.
Right,
You held
right,
the-
right.
on-
You
on the-
went to Epstein's house.
On the
though.
Chelsea Lately show, specifically remember this. You were talking to making fun of a black guy, and you were literally holding up a picture of a gorilla.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that they think they're like invincible.
Remember when he said that 50 Cent wasn't black enough because how he voted?
She had to remind him that he was black. Was the quote?
That they've been canceled for being like, you know, Shane got fired from SNL, but then was on SNL.
What is
that? That's crazy.
Yeah, you know who else was? Norm Macdonald.
Years later. So he got
I
fired.
mean, I know we're supposed to focus on Chelsea and how much she sucks, but I can't get over how much this dude sucks.
Oh, yeah, this guy sucks.
He adds nothing. How did you find the only not funny black guy?
Fired. So what happened in between
Didn't this guy also doesn't this guy do like a lot of commercials, I think?
those two events? So he believes this is.
She would do Charlemagne's show, but her pussy would get too wet, and she wouldn't be able to sit in the chair.
Yeah. They don't want to ruin all the equipment in the studio.
All his leather seats.
Or one of his exes, that he's invincible. He's like, doesn't matter. I can say anything I want.
Yeah. Do you think that now a lot of like?
It doesn't matter. I can't say anything that I want.
Yeah,
because I'm a fucking American,
Yeah.
you stupid slut.
There's this thing called the First Amendment, so you technically can say whatever
I
you
can't
want.
say whatever I want, you whore.
Like white comics, they feel as though that they can say something.
Listen. I know you're old and you fuck and this and that, but the problem is the reason that people make fun of that is because you've never stopped being old. You've never stopped being a slut. So it's like, stop doing those things and maybe people stop making fun of that. But there's a lot of things to make fun of you. But you're not funny. There you go. That's a great thing to make fun of. You've looked 51 since you were 15. There you go. There's something else that we can make fun of.
Yeah, Chelsea. See, here's the thing. I don't date 51-year-olds, so I don't know what that's like. But see, like my chick's younger than me, and you know what's cool about dating somebody who's younger than you is they don't constantly brag about how much their pussy works.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm.
Racist, and it's more further than
Don't
career.
be jealous of my pussy just because it be working and stuff. Yeah, that's normal.
Okay, yeah,
normal women under 50, their pussies work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they're going to get in with that group of like.
I'm hot. Says, look at her face. Her face is mostly made of microplastics.
Yes.
Roganites and that Austin group of Joe
They're
Rogan.
like, yeah,
and
there's microplastics in your balls. Yeah, if she sucked her dick.
Yeah, fucking seriously. Listen, look at old DuPont face over here.
You look like Joker when he doesn't have the makeup on.
Seriously.
all of those guys. And I just,
That's one of the
you know,
chemicals in her face, by the way, Roganite.
Yeah. Tell me she doesn't look like Jack Nicholson's makeupless Joker.
She does. Oh no! Or how about Heath Ledger when he
goes to shoot the
yeah when he that's
yes.
that yeah.
Or hear me out. Hear me out. You know what she looks like? Steven fucking Tyler.
Yes, a little Steven Tyler in there.
And also she has like the emaciated cheeks of like an African child. Like she has the cheekbones because they suck all the new thing is they suck all the fat out of their face.
Well, it's got to come from somewhere.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm 51. Hey, you know what 51-year-old dudes that have money also have? Options.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you're not one of them, okay? You're not one of them.
that's their MO. Even some girl comics have started to do it, to be like in with that group.
What group? What group are you talking about?
The racist, homophobic
Yeah.
Nazis.
Like they say this racist. Yeah, because I'm starting to feel that.
I don't understand. You guys had a stranglehold over the comedy scene for years, and now you're mad that there's alternatives?
Yeah.
I feel like
It's not like you guys lost all your shitty LA clubs and stuff. You still have it. It's just that Austin and Rogan have this thing over here where you can get away with more, and it's pissing you off.
it's this.
And joking aside, bro, after COVID, Florida's doing pretty good comedy-wise. It's not bad now.
Thing that a lot of white comics are doing, and there's this group of them that's like they say in things.
Sir, you sound drunk.
You're just black.
And people, they get famous, and then people get on their ass, but then there's another group going,
Bro, I'm sorry. I have to ask something. Fucking, is he developmentally challenged? He's talking
retarded.
Yes.
He's talking like an inner city retarded child trying to read his book report. Sir, do you know how to speak? I'm not even making fun of you because of your race. Because you want me to take race out of it, that's fine. You sound mentally retarded.
hey, well, you're cool with us for saying what you say.
Yeah.
Hey, you cool with us for saying. So what you're saying is you're angry that comics aren't taking stuff seriously and blackballing other comics out of the industry because the only reason you guys ever had clout is because you were pushing down the actual funny people.
Well, that's it, because now you can't suppress them as much, so you're getting mad. You're losing your power.
Yeah, you don't have anything anymore.
Now they become super rich and famous, and they sell.
But hold on, let me
God.
ask you a question. Let me call you. Let me ask you a question. Fucking JB Sandpaper. Can I ask a question? How did they become rich and famous? Did they rob a bank
By being not funny.
or win the Oklahoma Powerball like Epstein did, which he did?
No, Shane Gillis made all his money famously not being funny.
Yeah. It's just like this level of like talk. You're too stupid to be talking on these things, brother. I don't know what to tell you here. Seriously, I got a show for you. There's this Godfrey guy. You want to talk about how he can tell you how the NHL was invented by black people?
Yeah.
Wow. All
Yo,
over.
I
And
just
that-
saw this guy also play. He's in the new Michael Jackson movie. He plays Don King.
Of course he does.
It's like I don't think anybody should be paying attention to.
What's happening is what you're watching is, and I don't even like using this term anymore, but I'm just going to use it to help describe this. What you're watching is the woke comedy scene that like Mercer had the stranglehold. You're watching them in their death throes. Like this is what happens when somebody's dying, and we see Chelsea's things like when an animal's cornered and dying. they just start attacking. They're wounded animals, and they will start attacking you like Chelsea just did. I'll drop DMs because you can't be funnier than him.
Please drop DMs.
Do it. Do me a favor, though, Chelsea. Be very careful, because you know who else you have DMs with? The biggest troll alive, at least in the black community, 50 Cent. And I've seen that guy do stuff just because it's funny. So maybe let's not be dropping DMs.
That because it's not happening like that on the other end, but they're becoming.
What do you mean it's not happening like that at the other end? I have literally seen festivals that are black only comedy festivals. I've seen LGBTQ comedy festivals where only gay people could perform. I've seen women only comedy festivals. So then a bunch of fucking dudes who say the F slur once in a while and brought retard back are the problem. The reason they're richer than you and the reason they're making more money than you is because they're funnier than you, and people are sick and tired of being fucking nagged by a 51-year-old woman. Isn't there anything worse than an old lady finger wagging you?
A woman with a cut-up face hanging out with her fag hag gay black guy friend.
Yeah, seriously.
That's the other thing. He's very like...
he's swishy. He's swishy, yeah. And by the way, dog, you like all communities, so me calling you gay shouldn't be an insult. I don't care if you like to be face first in man butt.
Famous over this shit, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's crazy. So with this whole...
Really? That's your addition? That's crazy.
Crazy, girl.
So did you feel? I mean, did you like the shit they were saying?
This is one of those things where you have he's so dumb and he has nothing to add that you can tell like he just pivoted into that. Did you like the he just wants to. Obviously, she didn't.
Yeah, she doesn't like anything. She's a 51-year-old woman.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it was ick. It was gross.
It was ick. You're a 51-year-old woman using TikTok terms. What are we doing here? It was ick. It was ick.
I don't find those jokes to be.
By the way, there isn't a male loneliness crisis. That's something that women say because they want to hurt men. What we actually have is a male contentness crisis.
Yeah.
Because we're just content because a lot of dudes, like I saw this one be like, guys would rather just fucking go to the gym and play their video games and do that than even approach a woman. It's like, yeah, because when we approach you accuse us of rape.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a loneliness epidemic. We have a Game Pass epidemic.
Yeah, that's what the problem is. I can play every fucking single game I want. And for right now, and you know what? Some of them I can even just fucking stream. I don't even have to download them.
Funny. Jokes about lynching black people.
Is hilarious. All right?
That's funny because the black people on the stage liked the jokes about lynching black people.
Well, it's so funny you said that, Virgie.
Yeah, I knew.
Because Cheryl Underwood reunites with Shane Gillis after the Kevin Hart roast and explains why she did not get offended by the jokes. Hey, this is a black woman. Wait, are you kidding me?
Well, her husband killed himself, and that's what they're making jokes about.
Yeah.
Bro, they made jokes about that. They fucking called her, dude. People, they literally told her that she looks like a charcoal sketch of a monkey kind of jokes.
That's funny. That's actually pretty funny.
She was laughing the whole time. This chick rules.
Well, let's see what she said. Wait, let's see, because Chelsea Handler again is going to speak for the black community.
Every man I've been with, I'm still friends with. I'm like, cool if they're alive. But I'm still friends.
I left those jokes there.
Yeah, can I tell you something? Can I tell you honestly?
I left those jokes there. He pulled back. That was funny.
And that's what I've been doing in the interviews is telling people, listen, if they had not come with respect and said these are the topics, but I didn't know what was going to be said, and I did not know that Tony was going to do the George Floyd joke.
Yeah.
But when he did it, like I was over there like scribbling on paper and asking God, send me the response. Send me the response like the response to you. Send me the response, but I don't want to be mean-spirited. But with Tony and the George Floyd joke, my only feeling is if you don't have the right response that blows up the room even further, you've set back the cause. So sometimes it's say less. If you ain't got nothing good to cut his throat with, figuratively about comedy, shut the fuck up.
Base.
Agreed. I actually agree. Hey, shut the fuck up. Yeah, she's right.
Yeah.
Because you're going to make it worse, in my opinion. What do you think?
I agree. I think you nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like especially with the like the late.
Oh, do me a favor. It wasn't audio, but can you find me? Shane Gillis did respond to the Chelsea Handler thing. If you could grab it, it's just like a paragraph, Virgie.
Okay.
husband talk. It was like this deeply personal.
Also,
like
famous racist comedian Matt McCusker. Also,
Oh, everybody knows. Yeah.
tragedy. And the thing no one talks
His last name spelled with 3 Ks.
about is like, that's like horrific to even think about, and to be up there and just like laughing and making like a joke. And to me, it's like a triumph where you're like, you rose above it. You made a big joke out of everything. No one ever talks about that. They're like,
That's right.
it's. I thought it was. I watched it. I was like, this is beautiful. And then you came up, and I think Shane said a lot of your stuff was kind of like off the cuff, the last minute, not even on the teleprompter. I was like, that like really blew me away. Because I was like, how do you do that in that room? I would be glued to the teleprompter, sweating, reading it, and to be like, all right.
Shane goes, yeah, so they invite you, Matt. Fucking loser. That's what I would have said. If it was Mersh and I or whatever, like,
that's why we had to only have the big boys.
That's why they invite you, Matt, because you're a fucking loser.
I have my own notes I just formulated on a stage, on live TV, in front of an arena of people. I really was. I was like, this is amazing.
Faith in God.
Yeah.
Ask God, send me the words. Feeling safe. Feeling like I'm not being attacked.
All right,
so
man,
I
I'm
don't
not
have to
going to your black church, all right? Sorry, there's too much commotion. It's too much happening. It's too loud.
I will. Mersh doesn't go to black churches, and I quote, because it's too much commotion.
It's just a lot of moving around, a lot of loud singing.
Can't handle that.
It's too early. It's Sunday morning. Let's bring this down a notch.
I got Shane Gillis's response. You want me to read it?
Please.
This is a big moment for Chelsea. I'm glad she's capitalizing. Good for her. We're all rooting for her. Anyway, come see me July 17th at the football stadium in Philly.
Ouch.
She's really capitalizing on it. It's such a dismissive way to say it.
Be defensive. I don't have to be thin-skinned.
Sorry, I'm just picturing Mersh at a black church when they're all like, getting like the Jesus in them, and they're like all like praying, and then he's just like, "Can you guys just quiet down a little? Like, stop."
Nice.
Trying to pray. Just counter signaling. Come on. It's early. I'm hungover.
I won't go to a black church. However, I will absolutely hang out with a bunch of people that just left the black church at a Cracker Barrel or any place like that.
They don't go to Cracker Barrel. They go to their own black spots.
They go to Cracker Barrel. They go to this one.
And culturally, we cracked jokes when he died. We did. We
thank you for being honest too. Yeah, I saw a bunch of black people cracking jokes.
We cracked jokes. I had to call my father and go, "Can you come here and identify the body?" My father was like, "Why?" I was like, "Cause you my daddy. Go on in there, go on in there and look. Go on in there." But in stress, sometimes humor equalizes stress. So for me,
oh my God!
When
Listen, I'm on your side here, but I also don't want to get into an hour-long chat about
the craft.
Yeah. Fucking hell. The problem is you motherfuckers also think you're so much more important than you are.
And you're not. You're comedians. All right, let's move on here.
This was great.
Did you see? So we've been playing the.
Somebody had to walk it back.
The thing, and we've been playing the whole thing with Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan and that whole fallout. A lot of people have been covering this shit, but Theo came out. He's like, "Man, I'm fine, dude. I don't know what you guys are saying. I'm going to kill myself." So Rogan had to come out and do this.
I apologize to Theo. He knows I love him.
No, see, already a bad apology. Can I bring this up? I hate this stuff. And it's not even picking on Rogan. But I'm saying I've had people apologize the way Rogan's about to apologize, and I hate it. Whenever you apologize and immediately go, "He knows I love him," that's pretty presumptuous. How about just apologize without being like, he shouldn't be that offended? Because that to me sounds like, he knows I love him. God, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Don't blow past it, dude.
I apologize to Theo. He knows I love him, and he said that, and we laughed and we joked around about it, and I apologize.
Told him I wanted to hump him like he was a stool.
For the way I talked about this, but I felt like I need to explain to other people too, to get just like what was going on in my mind out, and it certainly wasn't like covering for Israel, and it certainly wasn't like trying.
Okay.
To
Some would say it was
him out like he's damaged or treat him like a child. I just want him to.
You did. But that's the thing, though.
You did all of those.
You didn't mean to, but you did. What would you think you were doing at that time? That was exactly what it was. Theo's like 50 years old.
Be okay, and when you're dealing with someone, or when you have like had experience dealing with someone where it winds up going very badly, and then you're just left with this feeling like, what could I have done?
He just made himself a hero. in completely doing that.
I like that you just you're like, yeah, no, I didn't mean to say that about Theo, but then you just went off on a whole contingent about like when people do kill themselves, it's bad.
It's come on, man, we know.
I didn't do a good job of it. Especially like the Marcus King thing. Like that's terrible what I did.
Oh, the Freedom Project guy that killed somebody. Is that the guy he's talking about?
I didn't mean to. I was just trying to. You don't think sometimes when you're in the middle of a podcast, you're just having a conversation. You don't think about the impact that it's going to have.
The impact. I hate all these people.
That's one of the reasons why, podcasts are so weird. Because like you're in the middle of trying to be entertaining, but you're also just having a conversation. And
well, then what I would do in that situation, right, is at least I've done this podcast
quit
for a long
entertainment,
time,
Joe.
Is if I was finding myself talking about one of my friends that wasn't there, I'd probably stop and maybe talk to him when he was there.
Yeah, be like, you know what, now's not the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I fucked up. So because I felt so badly about it, I was like, there's got to be a way to address this where I just...
So I'm going to give him 2 free tickets to the mothership whenever he wants.
Any show.
Any show.
Even the premium show.
It doesn't matter.
Just express myself. And so that's why. We've never done this before. No. We've never done this kind of a thing after a podcast. But Theo's very important to me. She's an awesome person, a great friend, and one of the most interesting and funny people I've ever met in my life. And I just felt terrible about it. And I told them I'd never bring it up publicly again. But I think it is important to let people know.
Well, I'm never going to bring it up publicly
Except
again.
now.
But by the way, I'm going to point something else out. Theo said, I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm chill. And then Rogan just says, I'll never bring it up in public again, meaning it's still going on. I already let you know, but I'm not going to talk about it. Again, this is a word. This is, look, and I'm not one of the, Rogan to me, I'm very neutral on. Some stuff he's fine, some stuff he's annoying. So I'm not someone that just hates Rogan either. But in this particular scenario, am I the only one thinking this is a really bad apology?
Yeah, I think it's not great because, like, I know for a fact, I saw a couple of those podcasts cringe and too lazy to try. And according to a lot of the thumbnails and the titles on their videos, he's finished.
He's finished, yeah.
It's over.
Rogan's finished.
That aspect of it. So I'm going to call him and clear this with him and make sure he's cool with me saying this, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be.
I'm pretty sure I'm
that's
gonna
it.
browbeat him into being okay with it.
I'm a human and I'm flawed like all of us, and I fuck up, and it's probably not the last time. It's definitely not. I'm going to fuck up again. But my intention is never to hurt anybody, ever. And that's why I'm very...
What about Carlos Mencia?
Yeah, you heard him pretty... that was awesome.
I loved it. I'm not saying you were wrong.
But you did.
Rarely, if ever, even get upset at anyone other than like corrupt politicians. But I
what
do
about
my best.
Brendan Schaub when he outed you for, slinging dick?
Yeah, what about that? Were you mad?
I would have been mad.
Try to be a good person, spread positivity, and
Sounds
grow.
like generic bullshit to me.
Yeah, I know. Fucking from posters you see at an office. Rhea says, wait, why are we listening to this woman? She's a woman. Let's see here. Anything on YouTube?
We have Butterdick Jones for 5.
Okay.
Royce, so what you're saying is if you don't think we can vote our way out of it this time?
No, I don't think so. I think this
this is Pizza the Slut on Locals just saying, hey, donate pores. Thank you.
Thank you. Look at that.
Spreading it around. Y'all, Vala Ludo for 5. She didn't just go to an Epstein dinner party. It was with Woody Allen and Prince Andrew. That is very also specific.
Yeah, very specific.
What's something that white people do that annoys you?
They don't realise that they didn't do anything to be white.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, can I hear that again?
Something that white people do that annoys you.
They don't realise that they didn't do anything to be white. That is really irritating. They think somehow they've earned it and all they did was be born.
What?
I'm sorry, she said that very poorly.
That's insane.
What?
What's something that white people do that annoys you?
They don't realise that they didn't do anything to be white. That is really irritating.
No, what irritates you is that they're white and they don't feel bad about it. See, it's always the opposite of what these people with this color hair are saying. It's they're white and they show...
And they're not angry about it.
Yeah, sorry.
They think somehow they've earned it and all they did was be born. What?
Yeah, be born white, though. You're not getting this?
Did you hear that part?
Walking slow in the street in front of you, and you just move.
White people? White people are the only people that walk slow in front of you in the street? Is that a white person?
Ma'am. Have you met Hispanics?
I have been behind Hispanics at malls, and not only do they walk slowly, their entire 7 fucking children family walk across.
In a line, in a
Right.
straight line.
Yeah.
So they just block everything,
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
just trying to.
And then they get mad at you if you bump into them when you're trying to get by.
Think about like my most hated white person. Go ahead. Donald Trump.
Oh wow, you're so
Wow,
original.
why- you know, that's so crazy. Why would you?
It's a hot take.
He's not. You're not. He's not even the president of your country, though.
Does everyone cheer when you say that?
Can't dance or season food.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow, hot takes.
I've also been on Reddit.
I've seen Dancing with the Stars. It's mostly white people.
Can't dance. Shut the fuck up.
Don't season food. Have you ever heard of Old Bay, asshole?
Bitch.
What is your favorite seasoning, just to make sure that you're on the right side?
Curry. I love curry or something ethnic.
Or poop.
Depends what you're cooking.
Chicken.
Jerk.
But you're saying that to
Leave you be.
pander.
Have a good day. Not season their food.
Wow, look at that. And the black person gave him approval when she left. You should feel good about yourself. Look at these people. What do you get about white people?
Have a good day. Not season their food. I think
Nazis? What does that mean?
not these
memes.
end of
just-
sentence. Yeah, would have been fine.
All right, can we do black people next?
Can we do black people?
I'm a bartender. I literally work here. There are so many things. Probably just talk down on me. There's a lot of patronising, but the sense of superiority that comes from.
Oh, and how do the Muslims treat you, lady? Treat you well?
This slob in her sweatpants. This is a gross
And
bitch.
fucking white guilt is fucking gross. And you know what? The problem with white guilt, the funniest part about white guilt is then it actually does make you hate white people. Not because of anything. It's like, why do you hate yourself so much? I don't understand it. Why? Why do you guys like it? Why do you hate yourself so much?
White people as a bartender and as a woman is vile.
Oh, good. You don't have to be a bartender and you look like a dude.
Imagine if you were good looking. How much rougher it would be.
Fucking female Sam Kinison over here. Fucking.
What's something?
All right, that's the rest of that. It's always this white guilt gay shit. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? And then let me just show you the other side, Marcia. I don't have that, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to say something right now, and I want you to see if you'll agree with me. If I were to appropriately, on YouTube, appropriately describe what this gentleman is doing, I would get banned.
Chicago YN crashes out on 2 passengers for no reason at all while riding. 90.
You're not allowed to say what this reminds you of.
It's CTA Red Line train.
Yo, why do black people always take their shirts off? Why do you guys always take your shirts off?
He's fucking acting like he's acting like a child at a playground.
Yes, he is. I'll tell you, I know exactly what his favorite thing at the playground is. I kept telling you they shouldn't have fired the New Day. I keep telling you this is what happens when you fire the New
Poor
Day.
Xavier Woods.
Jones, yeah, Xavier Woods is out here doing this.
He let his pen sag, he acting bad, he starting to wear a mask. He turned into a YN. His parents sad because they know the innocent little boy that they had that turned into
What
a
is the
YN.
blackest video you've ever seen?
I done seen so many crash and hit that.
Why are they like that? I don't get it.
Because they're nincompoops.
I know. A bunch of nincompoops.
LA prosecutors accusing a TikTok star of trying to hire somebody off the dark web to kill her ex while
Okay, that's a lot. What was that again?
LA prosecutors accusing a TikTok star of trying to hire somebody off the dark web to kill her ex while they're in the middle of a bad custody battle. She's now
The
facing
dark
attempted
web.
murder charges. Gabriela Gonzalez, you see here, she's 24, 500,000 followers online. Prosecutors say her dad and her then boyfriend.
She's very mid.
I know. I was going to say, these mid chicks are stars on TikTok?
Yeah, because
We're
they're
also-
attainable, dude.
Oh.
Mid
Involved
chicks make way more money.
What they say is a murder for hire plot. Apparently, it all fell apart because they
Looks
ended
like
up.
somebody shouldn't have downloaded the Tor browser, huh?
Yep.
A little bit
They say is a-
fucking disappointed in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, wait, I thought there was no way to trace that.
Like 90% of the dark web is the FBI and the CIA anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. Every node is run by the CIA. What are you doing?
Murder for hire plot. Apparently, it all fell apart because they ended up talking to an undercover cop who was posing as a hitman. So not a hitman.
Where do people look? I always wonder when I hear these hitman things. Where do people look for hitman? Like
The
Craigslist?
dark web, duh.
No, but I mean, where on the dark web is like a specific site? Like, do they go to hitman.darkweb? Like, where is it?
No, dark web markets have services.
Man, a law
You have to
enforcement
go
officer.
to like one of the ones that's retarded though. Like nobody like Alpha Bay or Silk Road One or anybody like that or Dream. Those are all gone by the way now. Don't look for them. If you see one, they're a Fed operation. Yeah, they never had services, but there was like the shittier ones, the shady ones that would just straight up have like credit card markets and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they let people advertise hitman services.
Gonzalez is now on out on a $2 million bail. We've reached out to her attorney for comment, but we haven't heard back.
Her? That's her?
Melas is following this story for us. There are some real twists and turns in this one, Chloe. Walk us through it.
Hallie, this is truly like something made for a TV movie. I want to show you guys who is who so that you can kind of understand, because it gets a little complicated as you're trying to dive in here. So you have Gabriela Gonzalez, who, like you said, is this TikTok influencer. You have her father, Francisco Gonzalez, and then you have Kai Cordry.
Oh, man, EA's doing this investigation. You have to unlock her dad and this Kai guy. We're going to see him. That sucks.
Damn.
Fuck.
You got to buy the battle pass, and then you have to play the battle pass to maybe unlock the things you get for paying for the battle
And then
pass.
guess what? By the time you unlock it, you got to pay for the battle pass again.
Oh, I thought I was just playing High on Life 2, and I have to still take out Gabriella and Jack before I can do the other mission.
Yeah.
Who was Gabriela's then
That
boyfriend.
was my favorite part of that whole game, was getting to mark off the targets. They let you draw whatever you want on the pictures, and I just put little penises.
The alleged target, Jack Avery, who you might know. He's a popular pop star.
I have no idea who Jack Avery is. Does anybody in the chat know who Jack Avery is? I'm just curious.
And so Gabriella has a 7-year-old child with her ex, Jack Avery. And she has been in this contentious custody battle with him for years. Enter her father, who allegedly cooked up this scheme with her to hire a hitman for $10,000 that
I feel like $10,000 is a ridiculous. Right there, that should be a giveaway.
Nowadays, you need more than that.
$10,000 for a hitman is a steal.
allegedly that money was paid on the dark web to kill him. I want to reference something from the complaint. Kai Cordry, using the alias Lizard King 69 and instructed the dark web murder for hire site and or its participants that Jack Avery should be killed by whatever method was easiest, including a shooting or staged incident. And it appears that Kai Cordry was hired by Gabriella's father. So again, both of these two were arrested on May 18th. Gabriella out on that $2 million bail. But what I will say is that there is a lot of evidence that these prosecutors have gathered together text messages, Hallie.
What's fucked up is like 9 times out of 10, these like hitman things, they were scams. They would just take your money and then like tell you to go fuck yourself.
Right.
Because it's fucking Bitcoin.
Or tell the cops, or straight up tell the cops, like rentahitman.com did.
Yeah, fucking something like, and fucking, I guarantee you that dude had absolutely no intention of actually killing that guy. And he's going to go to fucking prison for it.
Uh-huh. Big summer plans at the Disneyland Resort. Starting Saturday, Star Wars fans can enjoy new adventures at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, including a fresh mission at Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run, and appearances by Mandalorian favorites.
Nobody cares about Star Wars anymore, dude. It's really bad.
You guys
and they had this
killed
crazy
that franchise.
And honestly, all they had to do was like make one movie maybe a year and leave it alone.
Couple little pieces of fan service.
And they couldn't do it. And and nobody cares. No, I mean, they're killing all these things, and it's fine. I don't care. Let them kill it, because maybe new stuff will come out. At least there's some new movies coming out.
It's so weird when you buy an IP or you take over an IP and then you march in and you're like, and by the way, you're all loser F-slurs. Every one of you.
Yeah.
And none of the shit you like is good. So we're changing it. It's like,
sorry, but Luke Skywalker was always gay, idiot.
And he was, but that's not the point.
Yeah, well, Mark Hamill's gay.
This morning, a Florida dad is
This is a new one, dude. This is a fucking new one. Just read the title of this one, Marsh.
Uh-oh.
This morning, a Florida dad is accusing a Lyft
How they
driver
caught
of
him is
using
amazing.
AI to falsely claim his daughter stained the car.
Lyft drivers are using AI to make it seem like somebody spilled stuff in their car, then charge them
Well,
$200.
Lyft, you know, DoorDash and Uber Eats customers have been doing it where they AI alter their food and make
Yeah,
it
the
look
food
like
at
it
the
went
door.
bad, and then they send that picture in.
And it
Bert
doesn't
Gore
work
said-
because, like, you look at like the food at your door in the photo, and your food has 6 fingers.
Yeah.
So it's like so obvious.
One of his teen girls and a friend took the Lyft home from the beach. Later, he received this alert from his bank about a $75 fee for damage.
So I get on the app and I start communicating with the customer service, and the customer service says, "Oh yes, you were charged a $75 damage fee on the car because the car was left a mess." And in my mind, I'm thinking these girls are grounded for the whole weekend.
At first, Gore was angry, so he asked Lyft for proof.
So they proceeded to go ahead and send me these photos.
These are the pictures Gore said Lyft sent, showing a spill on the seat, food and
Scroll down,
drink on the
scroll
floor.
down, scroll
Take a
down,
closer
scroll
look,
down.
though, as Gore's daughter.
There's the Gemini thing. That's a Gemini logo.
Oh, that's funny.
You didn't crop it out? You couldn't even... Dude, you crop it out, right? Or you put it in Gemini and you put it in Grok and say, hey, remove the Gemini logo.
Yeah. Congrats, you lost your whole ass gig job because fucking $75. You're an idiot.
Or not knowing how to crop.
Did, spotting the Google Gemini logo in the bottom right corner.
Oh, man.
I saw that it was the AI logo, and I was like, that is fake. It's not real.
That is really funny.
The photos were created using AI, apologized to Gore, and said in a statement,
They gave her a $10 credit, though.
Lyft takes damage
Cool.
disputes seriously and reviews each matter based on the available information.
And if the Gemini thing was in the corner, it was available.
You don't. It's just an auto system.
We have reviewed the rider's concerns, offered reimbursement, and permanently removed the driver from the platform.
I was just more
Cool.
shocked because
so
how are
that
we
means
just gonna...
they'll get their other cousin to sign up for it, and then
Yeah.
next time I order a Lyft and Raquel's supposed to pick me up, Demetrius fucking is in the fucking driver.
But maybe he'll learn how to crop a photo this time, Virgie.
It's not always even a cousin. I had one time where it was an old white lady, and when they got there, it was like a Muslim man. And I was like, I'm not reporting this. I don't want anything to do with this, frankly. I was like, I'm staying
I
out
don't
of
care.
this.
take advantage of a kid like that, knowing that like most people normally wouldn't recognize if they didn't see the charge.
So when the dad posted about this to his community Facebook page, he said several people shared it had also happened to
I'm sure this is not the only guy.
Yeah, I mean, why would you only do a crime
he's
one time?
urging everyone to have a look for random
The thing is if I steal an item from a store and I get away with it, that's just going to make me want to steal more items from more stores.
And this is something that I came across on David, but I wanted to play for you because...
yeah, R.I.P.
Dude.
Starts now.
Downtown Las Vegas and the Fremont Street Experience play host to millions of tourists a year. There is a spot really for anybody down there. Bars, karaoke, casinos, and restaurants. And in a shocking move, one of the big restaurants there has closed its doors suddenly. That would be the Heart Attack Grill, which has attracted Fremont Street patrons with its hot...
I was never interested in, I don't like gimmick restaurants. And it's like, to me, it's like, all right, Heart Attack Grill is what, burgers and stuff anyway? It's like... I would ask around and be like, where can I get the best burger in Vegas?
Well,
and I know it's not going to be Heart
Well,
Attack
you know, it's
Grill.
really funny because they're about to interview the guy who ran the Heart Attack Grill, and the guy's cooking burgers. He could make burgers. You can see him. He's good at it. He also owns probably the best burger in Vegas. It's also another place called Snappy's Burgers, and it's a food truck. So he goes, I just closed down this. I'm just going to do the food truck, make the same burgers there. And it,
Might as well just save a fortune that way.
Hospital theme gimmick.
Bro, you know
how much a lease is?
You just took what I was going to say. You know where it's located.
And massive burgers for 15 years.
But the owner of the restaurant...
That was the Heart Attack Grill, was for those that don't know, they had a big scale outside, and if you weighed over like 350 pounds, you ate for free.
And then they eventually went, oh, we shouldn't have done that because a lot of people are fat.
Yeah.
Yesterday that he is closing the doors for good. Fox
No,
Lights
you know
and
how
the
they fixed that? You know how they fixed that? They made the front doors narrow.
Pretty smart. Pretty smart.
He talked with him about the fiery message he shared about why he felt it is time to shut down.
A lot of passion and emotion coming from John Basso after his decision to
They're
close
like,
the Heart Attack
why did you
Grill.
make this decision? I don't know. I imagine because he had only a certain amount of money coming in and a lot of money going out, and he probably I don't want to do this.
It's literally been a cornerstone.
He didn't
at
shut
Las
it down for being too profitable.
Yeah.
is my
Vegas
point.
Boulevard and Fremont Street inside Neontopolis since 2011, a decision that John says comes down to the best interest of not just himself, but the people that he serves.
I've seen it on TikTok. If you 350 pounds, you get to eat free. I was hoping I'd get to eat free.
Tourists turning up to Fremont Street, finding out the Heart Attack Grill has closed its doors. An unexpected and passionate announcement made by the restaurant's owner, John Basso, on Monday.
It's really strange to be talking to you right now because I don't have the lab coat on. I don't have the stethoscope. I'm not Dr. John right now.
Dr. John, Basso's restaurant persona.
That was his persona at the Heart Attack Grill.
For more than 2
Yeah,
decades,
all
is
the
no
waitresses
more-
and shit
Just like
dress up
nurses.
as like medical staff.
Along with the restaurant. A move Basso attributes to a changing culture in Las Vegas since the pandemic.
And this is what we've been
When we
talking
came
about.
out of COVID, suddenly the big bosses in the corporate casino.
The fact that Cal Ripken can't retire and own the Heart Attack Grill really makes me upset. You know,
does look like him.
Culture changed the game. They needed to make up some money that they had lost, and it was by playing catch-up ball, in my opinion, they decided to go for the whales rather
that's
than
all we've been hearing.
The regular folks.
Basso told Fox 5 he feels the average person has been priced out of Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
The decision to not renew his lease for Heart Attack Grill stems from not wanting to follow suit.
But I did not like overcharging people. And every month.
How much
had
you
look
want to
and
bet
say,
this dude moves to Miami and fucking sets up a Heart Attack Grill there?
Sure, I would.
Gosh, we've got to raise prices. And you do it a couple times, it bothers you. When you're faced with
I'd eat
doing
that
that
burger, though.
repetitively,
Yeah.
I want nothing to do with it.
I think that's super awesome that he respects people's money and like that. And, you know, he wants
Is
to
that FTR?
overcharge everybody.
It might
and
be.
I think that's a great thing, personally.
Basso is still in the burger game, working with his family at his other
Bro,
restaurant
that
in
fucking
town.
kitchen is spotless.
Well, this
too,
is
dog.
his other restaurant, Snappy's.
Snappy's. While he's grateful for what the Heart Attack Grill was, he tells us he's happier to serve food at what he
Fighting
feels.
anorexia since 2025.
Look at his other spot, Snappy's. You know the rent there is nothing. You know
Yeah.
that's nothing, and it's his little shop, and he's making this probably the same exact burgers.
Is a reasonable price.
Look, honestly, look at the prices. They're not bad. A double Snappy, $5.86. A single Snappy, $4.75. Comparatively to like the Heart Attack, to like if you were to, at the Heart Attack Grill, it's probably $20.
Oh yeah, at least.
We make the best burger we can, and we keep the prices low. And I couldn't do that in the tourist sector. It's not possible.
John did tell me that the Heart Attack Grill isn't necessarily gone for good. He has had investors reach out trying to see if they can bring it back. So he did.
Oh my God, it's going to come to Florida. I think Virchie's right.
Yeah, I think Orlando though.
Orlando. It would be Orlando
Yeah,
because we have all the
Orlando's
gimmicks.
better.
Oh my God, it's going to come here. It's definitely going to come here. You're right. You're right.
Tell me that Dr. John may come back, the Heart Attack Grill may come back, as long as it's under his terms to best serve customers. Reporting outside the Fremont Street Experience, I'm Evan Leake for...
Yeah, man. Vegas is sick. I love Vegas. I think Vegas is fun, and every time I've gone there, I've had a good time. But it's like
It's getting out of control.
Yeah.
It's getting way too out of control.
yeah, it's ridiculous. Everything's the rent too damn high, as the guy said
That's
once.
the black guy.
Yeah, said once.
Did he have the boot on his
Tonight,
head?
Los
That
Angeles
was a different
That
authorities
was the black
arresting
guy.
7 people
The,
in
the black
connection.
guy's the one that rent too damn high. The boot on the head's the Libertarian presidential
Oh,
candidate.
Vermin Supreme. That's right.
Tonight, Los Angeles authorities arresting 7 people in connection with a series of home break-ins across Southern California involving high-tech tactics.
That's weird. We don't have a series of break-ins in Polk County. Why is that not happening?
Oh, because you get killed or arrested.
Yeah, or shot and then arrested.
Including hidden cameras and Wi-Fi jammers.
These criminals
Wait, he was going in there with Wi-Fi jammers?
generally get more sophisticated, whether
Which
they're coming
is
from South.
hilarious because if you get busted with a Wi-Fi jammer,
Yeah, that's like
South America
mega
or the
federal
local
time.
criminals.
Officials say the suspects are part of a South American theft group.
South,
one in the
hold
commission of a
on.
crime?
South American theft group. So illegal immigrants?
Yep.
Burglarized dozens of homes, stealing jewelry, handbags, money, and at least one case of firearm. Today, police displaying one of the hidden cameras the burglars used, which was disguised to blend in with bushes on the property.
It is a box, a wooden box wrapped
an artificial turf. What's in it is a phone and a camera with extra batteries.
Authorities also say the thieves will sometimes place food delivery bags on front porches and then ring the doorbell to see if anyone's home. They'll then turn on
That's
Wi-Fi
smart.
jammers like these to disrupt home security systems. This doorbell camera footage shows thieves holding jammers as they approach
Look at that.
a home.
Look at that. Look
You
at
can see
how the
security
signal
camera
dies
starts
out.
to glitch. The latest arrest, part of an
Smart.
ongoing effort to crack down on the rash of brazen break-ins in the region. This video shows thieves.
Let me tell you what you do, by the way, because thieves have to figure this out. There's actually Wi-Fi systems that if you really are worried about this, camera systems that run off of cell service.
Yeah.
So that's literally the only thing you could probably do.
Wi-Fi jammers also do that.
Oh,
Like
okay.
your,
Yeah, 'cause
your
they jam
basic Wi-Fi
signals.
jammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna jam literally fucking
All
everything.
digital wireless
Okay.
signals.
Hear me out. Do you remember Ernest's neighbor who had landmines in his yard?
All right.
That.
I feel you.
Just that. Just that.
Yeah, the only
You know,
way you would avoid it really is if you had hardwired cameras directly hooked up to a hard drive, the old-fashioned way.
That were recording it, yeah.
Have you seen what they do in South Africa?
No,
yeah,
I
they kill
don't.
whites.
They kill white people.
Yeah, no, they set up like these pepper ball and fucking. It's like a staggered load of pepper balls and fucking steel balls in a fucking auto turret that
That's
literally
awesome.
just scans the fucking yard, and if like you hop the fence, it just starts lighting
thumping
your
you.
fucking
That's
ass off.
awesome.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I
Imagine
want
jumping
one
a
of those.
jumping a fence in a South African farm and you're getting hit with balls like it's American Gladiator.
Especially everyone, every other one is metal and every other one is a pepper ball.
Oh,
God, it would
man.
suck.
Was appearing to use walkie-talkies to coordinate during a robbery.
Yeah, we good? Yeah, y'all good.
And here, masked suspects running away once spotted.
And Tom, officials say these thieves are increasingly trying to break into the second story of homes where there's often less surveillance. Most of the people arrested today face up to 6 years in prison.
Oh
They
wow!
won't, though.
Cool, they won't. Not where they're located. Anything on YouTube, Mersh?
Let me see. No.
The-
These motherfuckers. No, actually, you guys were actually pretty nice today.
Rhea said, talking about Chelsea Handler. Ma'am, you're out of your fucking mind. I hope your Botox explodes in your face. Last Tusker.
I hope your Botox explodes. It's
It's
hilarious.
great.
It doesn't even make sense.
The Last Tusker says she looks like if Charlize Theron drunk from the wrong cup in the Last Crusades. Rhea says.
Yes.
I read that one already. The Freeside Sucks says Nazis and their food. White people invented the damn spice trade empire. Xander and Victus. I went to a heart attack girl last time I was in Vegas. I weighed myself before and after. I gained 2 pounds. Hell yeah, brother.
By the way, they may have invented the spice trade, but to this day, that's why we have Indians. So thanks a lot for that.
Yeah, we don't like that. RevengeOfTheSith.locals.com, guys, to catch tomorrow's episode and all our shows. If you're watching this on YouTube, look at the comments. You'll see the Locals link right there. It's just $7. You sign up, or you sign up for a year and get like 2 months for free. It's totally fucking worth it. You really help us keep doing the show. If you want us to keep doing it, hey, that's what you got to do. It makes everything possible. Also, if you're on YouTube, do us a favor, like the video, leave a comment if you're watching this.
Comment down below.
Comment down below if that's true. Yes. And go check out that Nightwave show tonight.
Yeah, it'll be all right, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, don't if you don't want to. I don't care. And then the Pessy next.
Yeah, man, we're gonna be gaming and watching a pilled out Anna Nicole Smith. It's gonna be fun.
As opposed to
what?
Oh, like this shit, like when she was doing the reality show, when she was really bad.
Oh, okay. Your new game plussing her. I get it. So, Fergie, are you streaming?
Yes, I'm taking a page out of Pessy's book, and we're gonna be watching the Brett and Michaels fucking dating fucking.
Oh, Rock of
reality
Love?
show.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Rock of Love.
Dude, I knew the girl who won that show.
No
did
shit.
she,
That's
did she win though
hilarious.
for real?
Yeah, did the fuck? I forget her name now. She was one of the chicks from the show, though.
Check out Daywave tomorrow.
Slutterson.
There you go. Daywave tomorrow at 10 a.m. Go check that out. We're out of here, guys. See you later.
Bye.